Now, students, you may have many questions in your mind like how ions are formed and why do they have positive or negative charge. The answers to these questions will be given in the next chapter when we will be going to study about electrons, protons and neutrons. So, regarding this, we will cover in next chapter, but in this chapter we will only learn about the definition of ions and the symbols of various ions and the use of ions for generating chemical formulas of various compounds. So, come to next topic, that is topic 3.4, writing chemical formulae. The chemical formulae of a compound is a symbolic representation of its composition. That means of what elements that compound is made up of. The chemical formulae of different compounds can be written easily. For this, we need to learn the symbols and combining capacity of the elements. That means you have to learn the symbols as well as the combining capacities, which means valencies of the various elements. Now the question is, what is valency? Valency means the combining power or capacity of an element. That is called a valency, and it can be used to find out how the atoms of an element will combine with the atom or atoms of another element to form a chemical compound. Let's discuss one example to understand valency. In water, we will see that there is an oxygen atom and there are two hydrogen atoms. Now students, if we focus on oxygen, we will see that one oxygen is combining with two hydrogen atoms. That means one atom of oxygen will combine with two atoms of hydrogen to form water, which means combining capacity or valency of oxygen is 2. Similarly, if we focus on hydrogen, let us say hydrogen number 1, this hydrogen, we will see that in this case one atom of hydrogen is combining with only one atom of oxygen. That means combining capacity or valency of hydrogen is 1. So basically, valency is the combining capacity of an element. That means it tells us the number of atoms of an element which combine with the number of atoms of another element to form a chemical compound. Students, the names, symbols and valencies of some important ions are given in table 3.6 of page number 37. Now students, in order to frame chemical formulas, you have to learn symbols of all these ions that are present in table 3.6 of both monatomic as well as polyatomic ions. Students, keep in mind that ions of metals, they always carries positive charge, whereas ions of non-metals, they carries negative charge, except hydrogen, which can carries both positive as well as a negative charge. In other words, we can say metals forms cations, whereas non-metal they form anions. And hydrogen, it can exist as both cation as well as a anion, whereas polyatomic ions can exist both as cations as well as anions. Here is an example how sodium can exist in atomic form as well as in ionic form. In atomic form, symbol of sodium will be Na without any charge, that means it is neutral. But in ionic form, sodium will carry a charge, positive charge, and its symbol will become Na plus 1. That means if we are saying sodium atom, then we are talking about Na. But if we are saying sodium ion, then we are talking about Na plus 1. Also for chlorine, in atomic form symbol is Cl, whereas in anionic form the symbol is Cl minus 1. And the names also changes. The name changed from chlorine to chloride. But in case of cations, the name remains same. Only the word ion is added after the name. That is, for example, sodium ion. But in case of anions, the name change. That means the ending becomes IDE, from chlorine to chloride. Similarly, for hydrogen it becomes hydride. For bromine it becomes bromide. Iodine it becomes iodide. Here is an example of magnesium ion, Mg plus 2. What can be learned from this symbol? First of all, Mg. This also represents the symbol of the element magnesium. This is the charge, that is positive charge. And this number 2, it will represent the valency of the ion. That means Mg will be the symbol, positive, that is the charge, and 2, that will be the valency of the ion. We can divide into 3 parts: symbol, charge, and valency. In some cases, like sodium ion, there is no number written after the charge. Then it is obvious that number 1 has to be written after the charge, which means in this case symbol will be Na, charge will be positive, and 1 will be the valency of the sodium ion. Students, in certain cases, ion of the same element can have more than one valency. For example, in case of copper, copper ion can have a valency of 1 or 2. For example, it can exist as Cu plus 1 or it can exist as Cu plus 2. So in order to identify the two ions, in case of Cu plus 1, the name is written as copper, then bracket 1 in Roman ion. That means Cu plus 1 is known as copper 1 ion, and it is also known as cuprous ion. Similarly, Cu plus 2 is written as copper bracket 2 ion, which is also known as cupric ion. Similarly, in case of iron, Fe plus 2 is written as iron 2 ion, which is known as ferrous ion, and Fe plus 3 is written as iron 3 ion, which is also known as ferric ion.